What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Anyway, I'm covering UFC 156, and this is turning out to be a pretty stacked card. Main event is going to be Jose Aldo taking on Frankie Edgar. But altogether, this card is just so stacked, and I feel like this and UFC 157 are going to be some of the best cards of the year. Anyway, one of the fights on the card that I'm really excited about is Rashad Evans taking on Antonio Rogerio Nogueira. And I'm not saying that Rashad's stepping up to heavyweight or anything. He's fighting Little Nog at 205. And Rashad, we haven't seen him since UFC 145, where he lost to Jon Jones, but he did put up a 5-round fight. We saw him before that fight Phil Davis in a kind of boring UFC on Fox 2 main event. And the last time we saw him before that were his fights against Thiago Silva, Quinton Jackson, and Tito Ortiz. And we remember when he beat Tito Ortiz in that stupid pay-per-view, UFC 133, Evans vs. Ortiz. That was a ripoff. Anyway, Rashad, he's pretty much one of the best fighters, in my opinion. I think that the reason he lost again to Machida is because he just got a little cocky and thought that he was like a Sugar Ray Leonard. His boxing, he thought he was moving around like he was some kind of amazing boxer. And if he understands that he's more of a mixed martial artist and not, Sugar Fast Leonard, he's going to be a better fighter. As long as he stays humble, he's going to be okay. I think that he's going to beat Antonio Rogerio Nogueira. It's not really worth getting into that much. Antonio Rogerio has 20 wins and 5 losses. He's 6 knockouts, 6 submissions, and he just beat Tito Ortiz, just like Rashad did. But he lost to Phil Davis and lost to Ryan Bader. And I know he beat Jason Brills. People were riding him kind of high after the Jason Brills fight, but we saw what happened to Brills. He was knocked out over and over again, even by Vladimir Machchenko in a few seconds. So I know he knocked out Luis Kane, but Luis Kane's been knocked out before. And he also beat Dion Starring, which is a guy who's going to fight Daniel Cormier. That's kind of funny. He beat Dion Starring back in Jungle Fights, and now Dion Starring's getting his chance against Daniel Cormier. Anyway, Rashad's going to beat Nogueira because he's just a way better fighter. And Rashad, people are going to say that he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and he could submit Rashad. I don't see Rashad getting submitted. I think that Rashad's too good. When was the last time you saw Rashad get submitted? You know what I'm saying? And I know Lyoto knocked him out, but I could understand why he did, because Rashad got cocky as champion and started showboating, and he did it with the wrong guy. And I know he lost last time to Jon Jones. He's getting older, Rashad. He's 33 years old, but he wasn't going to beat Jon Jones anyway. And Nogueira is 36, so I just see Rashad taking the fight. It's simple, So I think it's a safe bet to put your money on Rashad. I'm going to put some money on it, so why don't we talk about it? What do you think, guys? How much money should I put on this fight? I'm pretty confident here, as confident as I can be, 90% that Rashad's going to win it. So that's when you know it's time to put money on the fight. You're about 90% sure. So I'm 90% sure. So let me know what you think. Should I bet $200-300 on this one? $500? Let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys.